Hello dear students, today we are going to continue our talk about dangerous sport. Open your books at page 22, exercise 1. Read the title and look at the picture. What does the writer think of Lyubov Andreeva? Now let's start with our new vocabulary words. Listen to them, repeat and write them down.
Achievement, ambition, bother, circuit, complete, inspire, cart, in the spotlight, transition.
Now let's read the text, watch the video and check the writer's attitude to Lyubov Andreeva.
Taking the racing world by storm. Jackie Stewart, Ayrton Senna, Michael Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel. These are some of the most famous names in Formula One. Soon, Lyubov Andreeva, a young woman from Almaty, Kazakhstan, may be one of them. Lyubov was 9 years old when she stepped into a racing kart for the first time. By the age of 11, she was ready to compete, and she won second place in her very first race. It was an amazing achievement for a first-time racer, and it was clear from the start that Lyubov was special. From then on, Lyubov practiced whenever she could, and she went on to win the Kazakhstan Karting Championship 4 times. Due to her talent, she was invited to participate in the Russian Masters Championship, a competition for 15 to 19-year-olds that helps their transition from karting to formula racing. Lyubov was not only the first Kazakh girl, but the first person in the history of Kazakhstan to take part in this event. The following year, she raced in the Formula 3 Championship. It was a special competition for Lyubov because the final race took place during the same week as her 18th birthday, on a real Formula 1 circuit at Sochi in Russia. Lyubov's goal is to win the Formula 1 World Championship one day and put Kazakhstan in the spotlight. This is a huge ambition, considering no woman has ever won the World Championship, or even a Formula 1 race. But that doesn't bother Lyubov. Do you find Lyubov inspiring? What other sports people also inspire you?
In exercise 2, you are to read the text and mark the statements as true, false or doesn't say. When Andreeva was young, her hobby was karting. It is doesn't say because there is no information in the text. She tried 4 times to win the Kazakhstan Karting Championship. It is false because according to the text she went on to win the Kazakhstan Karting Championship 4 times. She was the first Kazakh to participate in the Russian Masters Championship. It is true because there was an information that she was not only the first Kazakh girl, but the first person in the history of Kazakhstan to take part in this event. Andreeva was 18 when she took part in the Formula 3 Championship. It is true because it was a special competition for Lyubov Andreeva because the final race took place during the same week as her 18th birthday. In exercise 4, you are to write the sentence into the passive. Let's remember that passive is formed with the verb to be and the past participle of the base form. For example, Andreeva had won the Kazakhstan Karting Championship 4 times before she started formula racing. The Kazakhstan Karting Championship had been won 4 times by Andreeva before she started formula racing. You are to finish this exercise yourselves. In exercise 5, we are going to speak about phrasal verbs. Run. Run off means go away. Run across, meet by chance. Run away with, escape with. Run after, chase. Run into, face. For example, problems. Run up, accumulate. Run down, car batteries go flat. Run out of, have no more. Run over, revise, go over or drive over something. Run along, hurry up. Now let's check our sentences. You can't imagine the problems you can run into on the racetrack. It means face the problem. I ran across my old high school friends at the tennis match. You see, it means I met them by chance. The football player ran away with the ball. It means he escaped. My team was running out of time to score a goal. It means there was no time. The driver didn't see the cat in time and ran over it. It means that he drove over the cat. Now in exercise 6 we are going to speak about word formation. Now you are to remember that some words change their spelling slightly according to whether they are a verb or a noun. Advice, for example, as a noun is written with letter C, and advice as a verb with letter S. Proof as a noun and prove as a verb. Breath is a noun and breathe as a verb. Bath is a noun and bathe as a verb. Now you are to complete the sentence with the correct nouns derived from these verbs. For example, my dad gave me some advice on how to become a good driver. You see, advice is written with letter C. You are to finish this exercise yourselves. In exercise 7, you are to listen and match the speakers to the sport each does or plays.
Speaker 1.
To play this sport, you need to be quick and great with a ball. It's played between two teams, each with 11 players who have a certain position on the field. Each team has a goalkeeper who stands in front of the goal. The aim of the game is to score the most points for your team, usually by kicking a ball into the goal.
Speaker 2.
Having a high level of fitness is important in this sport. While there are 13 people on my team, only 7 of them are allowed into the pool at one time during a game. The aim of the game is to score the most points by throwing a ball into the other team's goal. The team with the most points wins. We aren't allowed to touch the bottom of the pool, and we can only use one hand to hold the ball, except for, of course, the goalie.
Speaker 3.
In this sport, you must be very graceful and very skilled on ice. The aim of this sport is to score the highest possible marks from judges by performing different moves to music. I do everything from spins, jumps in the air, and steps. What I like best, though, is that I get to wear fantastic costumes. While people like to be a part of a team, I prefer being out there on my own.
Speaker 4.
I really don't like being in a team, which is one of the reasons why I chose to do this sport. There are 2 players who hit a ball over a net with rackets across a court. The person that has the most points wins the match. A lot of people believe that this sport is easy to play, but it requires a lot of speed and strength, as some matches can last for hours.
Speaker 5.
There are 2 teams, each with 5 skaters and 1 goaltender in this sport. The team that scores the most goals wins. Players do this by using their sticks to shoot a puck into the other team's goal. You need to be strong to play because it is a contact sport on ice. Things can get very rough out there.
In the 8th exercise, you are to tell how dangerous is the sport mentioned in the text. Why do some people choose to do dangerous sports? Would you do a sport like this? And now your task in exercise 9 is to research another sport. Make notes and write a paragraph, including name of sport, number of players, place, rules, and so on. Make a short presentation.